Hi everyone, this is Charmander, and this is part 3 of the new series of how to succeed in Doomsday Last Survivors depending on how much you spend in this game. In this video, I will be covering mid-spend players specifically. I've already covered the free-to-play players and low-spend players guide, so if you haven't done so already, go watch those videos. I'll also be covering dolphins and whales in the future. If you're new to this game and haven't started yet, or plan on creating a second account or a farm account, please use my special link to download the game and then enter the exclusive code Charmander within 6 hours of creating a new account to get $100 worth of free items. First off, let's define what a mid spender is. A mid spender is if someone spends between $50 to $99 a month, which I would categorize as the lower end of mid spending. On average, a mid spender will spend between $100 to $200 a month, and occasionally they will spend upwards to around $350 a month when there's a really good promotion in the game, such as Black Friday, Christmas, or when Doomsday is having their annual anniversary sale. So who should be a mid spender? A mid spender is someone that wants to be competitive either with rider, infantry, and range main. A mid spender is somebody that has disposable income and can afford investing money in this game. If you are not patient and want to wait a long time before being competitive and values time more than money, then being a mid spender is for you. If you want to have one strong main troop type but also want to have other troop type at an okay level, then being a mid spender is also for you. The next thing you want to do as a mid spender is to pick your specialty troop type. So as a mid spender, you still need to specialize on one troop because you are not a whale and you are not going to be able to power up all your heroes at once like a whale would. But with that being said, you can now be range main because you have enough funding to power up range where you can be effective. However, with that being said, rider and infantry will still have advantage over range until the range main gets tier 6 troops, because ultimately they get swarm in the field and the best use for range is actually doing rallies. For your reference, I started off this game with a plan on being a low spend infantry main. However, I fell in love with range and I decided to be a mid spend range main player with my goal of becoming a range siege captain. My eventual plan is to be an upper low spend player or lower mid spend player after I complete my goal of getting full legendary armaments for my Julia and maxing out the range attack and defense in the workshop. So why should you be a mid-spend player? Being a mid-spend player means you will have a massive advantage over a free-to-play player and a sizable advantage over a low-spend player. This is especially true if you spend during events where there's items or points multiplier. For example, as I'm making this video, it is currently Archipelago Raid, and when you make a purchase, you can get a bonus from the Grand Revivals mission. You can get up to 30 hammers when you make a purchase during this event. There's also the Mystery Treasure event that's happening, where if you make a purchase daily, they will give you extra shovels that you can use for this event, which you could eventually use to get one of these amazing items. On top of that, it's also the Allaince Journey event, in which case, when you make a purchase, you will get 400 points towards Allaince Journey. The points will help you rank up much faster in this event, allowing you access to better rewards. So as you can see, this is what I mean by multipliers, that when you make a purchase, you get multiple benefits. In this case, it's 4x the benefits. So these are the best times for you to make a purchase when events like this is happening. As a mid-spend player, you still need to do everything that I outlined in my free-to-play player guide and low-spend guide in order to succeed in this game. The biggest difference is now you have access to more money to really make a huge difference in your growth. So do go watch those videos if you haven't done so already to build up your knowledge on how to succeed in this game. Other videos that I would recommend watching in my channel includes the best zombie hunting heroes, best resource gathering heroes, how to save stamina when killing lots of zombies video, the rider, infantry, range, and leader, and overall hero and elite hero tier list, just to give you an idea on which heroes to pick for your lineup. Next, we're going to talk about the best way for you to make a purchase in this game. As mentioned in the low spend video, you don't want to buy items in the game using the Google Play Store or any other online marketplace because you won't receive any bonuses. You actually want to make your purchase from the IGG's Gold Store every Monday, where they have a promotion that gives you 20% discount on gold purchases. Essentially, 100 gold is equivalent to $1. So when you purchase 100 gold from the Gold Store, they'll give you a 20% bonus, meaning you'll actually get $1.20 worth of gold. So as you can see, the more you purchase, the more bonus gold you'll have. I also have a special link for your first purchase in a gold store where you can earn 25% bonus gold on your first purchase. Use my link and enter my special code to get that bonus. The best packs to get in a gold store is the monthly gold pass, which costs $20 US, and you get 1,999 gold right away, pretty much $20 US worth of gold, and 70 gold daily for the next 30 days, which is a grand total of 2,100 gold, which is worth 21 US dollars. So basically, for the price of 20 US dollars, you will get 41 US dollars worth of gold. This makes a massive difference in how much you can power up your heroes. The other amazing pack to buy is the weekly gold pass, which costs $2 and you get 199 gold right away, pretty much worth $2 and 30 gold daily for an entire week for a total of 210 gold or $2.10. For the price of $2, you're actually getting $4.10 US dollars worth of gold. As a mid-tier spender, you also want to buy between $25 to $50 worth of extra gold per week so you can buy the endless offers promotion to really speed up your ability to level up your armaments. So what should you buy as a mid-spend player? First, let's talk about the one-time only purchase items that are really good to buy in this game. The first one is the $20 US Growth Fund, which is a no-brainer purchase for the sheer amount of gems that you'll get from this promotion. The other amazing one-time purchase that you can buy is the Mad Racer in the workshop, and you can use this to get the sports car. Another amazing one-time purchase is the Ultimate Device, which you can get lots of tier 3 blueprints right away to really get ahead in terms of leveling up the devices in your custom hub. Now, in terms of the best items to buy in the mall itself, the Super Monthly Pass that costs $9.99 US dollars is a really good purchase because you will get 2,800 gems right off the bat, plus 800 gems per day for 30 days, plus various resources, and also unlocks an additional construction queue, which is helpful when you're new in the game, as well as building upgrade speed of 5%, gathering speed 20%, 5 extra auto rallies, and unlocks a fourth parking space under the Allaince escort. This one's pretty useless in my opinion. The best benefit is the ability to earn 26,400 gems per month, which you can use towards leveling up your VIP or getting heroes in Lucky Roulette. One cool thing to keep in mind is if you don't purchase this pack when you first start this game and wait a month or two, typically IGG will offer this pack for 50% off for your first purchase. So if you want to maximize your money, I'd wait a month or two before purchasing this pack just to get that 50% discount on your first purchase. However, even with $10 US per month, it's still a really good deal, and I recommend buying it. The next good thing is under Doomsday Courier, which is a 30-day gem pass for $4.99 US, and you get 1,300 gems right off the bat, plus 350 gems per day for 30 days. In total, you'll get 11,800 gems extra per month. Next, there's the Mega Armament Sale, and if you get the Silver Gift Voucher, you'll get 10 Legendary Armaments, which changes every week, as well as 20 Elite Armaments, 2 Legendary Hero Fragments, EXP books, speed ups, resources, VIPs, and 800 gems. If you get help, this will cost you $3 US, which is an amazing deal. There's also the Gold Gift Voucher, which costs $10 after getting help, and with this one, you'll get 20 Legendary Fragments for your armaments, 40 of the Elite Armament Fragments, 6 Legendary Hero Fragments, a bunch of EXP books, speed ups, resources, VIPs, and 1,500 gems. So this one is something that you definitely want to get as a mid-spend player because it will help you get your armaments to 5 stars much more quickly. Another amazing promotion for mid-spend players is the Endless Offers, which is offered twice a week usually. Now there's 2 versions of this offer. You don't want to get the one that offers the purple devices. They're not good for a mid-spend player, but definitely get the Endless Offers that offers the Legendary Armaments with the bonus Elite Armaments, because this will give you in total 60 shards towards that Legendary Armaments, and with 60 shards, that means you can rank up your Golden Armaments twice just from this event alone. Now they offer this event twice per week actually, so in total you can get up to 4 gold armaments ranked up, and if you combine this with the Mega Armament Sale, that's 5 gold armaments that you can rank up per week. However, do keep in mind it's going to cost you around $25 to complete an Endless Offer, so if you buy it twice per week, that's $50 US. Although what you can do is you can get all your armaments to 5 stars as fast as possible, and the moment they're all 5 star, you can just stop buying it. So it's more of like a frontal investment so that you can compete much sooner instead of waiting later. Next, there's the customization contest, and the customization elite is $4.99 US, and you get 10 tier 3 blueprints, 100 high carbon steel, which is amazing, bunch of premium metals, 1,000 gems, VIPs, and resources. So this one is definitely a good buy. There's also the customization master that will give you 20 T3 blueprints, 120 high carbon steel, bunch of premium metal, 1,500 gems, VIPs, and resources. I think I would buy the second one right here, the customization master, only after I finish all the Endless Offers and Mega Armament Sale. So once I have 5 star of each of the armaments and I stop buying those other stuff, then I can switch my funds into buying the customization master instead. There's also the privilege subscription. So if you are someone that's a mid-spend player, definitely you are wanting to do a lot of PvP. So the 8 station privilege is something that's going to go a long way. The privilege rewards to get EXP books and stamina and the 5x per zombie kill and resources also helps a great deal when it comes to farming. And obviously the research speed will help you get to T6 much faster, and the stamina recovery speed will also help you farm more frequently. And the last part here is just for bonus for convenience, where you can collect all for Allaince shopping rewards if you're lazy to click them one at a time. And last but not least, you definitely want to purchase the $1 daily boost under this in the mall, as this will allow you to awaken your chosen hero much more quickly. Now, if you buy all the stuff that I mentioned, you should have plenty of gems, at least 60,000 gems per month, to take advantage of the gem rebate event, where if you use a gem, you get tons of amazing rewards back, especially legendary hero fragments. Your goal with your gem is to use them to level up your VIP to 13 as fast as possible, so that you can get 3 legendary hero fragments per day, allowing you to awaken a hero every 6 months from VIP alone. Obviously, it'll be more than one hero every 6 months, as you can get legendary hero fragments from other events, but it'll definitely increase the number of awakened heroes you have in your arsenal. Once you get to VIP 13, you also want to start using your gems during the gem rebate event on your battle center, so that you can purchase victory badges. Getting your battle center to 25 as fast as possible will help you level up your research lab to 25 faster, which will help you get your T6 troops much faster. Now, if you haven't gotten enough toolboxes during the Russell event, you can also use some of your gems during the gem rebate event to get toolboxes, so that you can level up your lookout tower, which is required for leveling up your battle center. If you still have some extra gems and during the gem rebate event, and even if there's no gem rebate event, you want to go to the store under the VIP section and you want to buy out all the speed ups that is available here, just so you can rush to T6 as fast as possible. If you do everything right, you should be able to get your first T5 troop as little as around 39 million power, and getting your first T6 under 100 million power level. You also want to unlock heroes using gems in the Lucky Roulette, as some of the best heroes in the game come from that event. Your heroes are going to come from Lucky Roulette, as well as Top Commander, and whatever else slots can be filled from heroes in the police station. From Lucky Roulette, the best heroes to get is Adat and Miyamoto for infantry main. For riders, it's Elena and Felix, and for range, it's Julia and Lynn. For Top Commander, the best heroes to get for infantry is Riven, Eddie, and Stella. Chasey is the best in the rider Top Commander, and Bard is the best for the range Top Commander. I'd recommend not bothering ranking for the Top Commander outside your particular troop type specialty. For police station heroes, the best one would be Cynthia for rider, Raguro and Tom for infantry, Lee for the leader type hero, and there is no good range hero in the police station at this time. However, because you're mid-spend, that won't be an issue, as you would be able to level up some of the more amazing heroes in this game that you can only buy, which is actually Lewis. So Lewis can only be purchased from the daily boost, and you definitely want to get Lewis because he is one of the best range heroes in the game. And not only is he one of the best range heroes in the game, he's one of the best also to be used for infantries, because a lot of his skills are not range specific. So he's actually very flexible in terms of who you can partner him up with. With that being said, some of the elite heroes still needs to be used. For example, Park is still needed to be used for bounty ground, most likely, unless you're a rider main and you decide to get Bella and Elena, or Cynthia and Bella. So any of those combinations. Alexander is still really good for the arena. So definitely some of the advice that I provided earlier from the free to play and low spend video is still useful for the mid spend players. The good thing about being a mid spend player though is you can power up one of your heroes fairly quickly. So in my case, I am powering up Julia, and she has a 3.7 million power level right now, but I still had extra armaments left that I can power up a second set of troops. So in my case, I'm doing Lynn. So she has a bunch of purple armaments that I've already leveled up that I was using earlier for Julia specifically. But you can also level up some of your other troop types as well. So for me, I'm doing 2 infantries. I have Raigoro and Adat that I've powered up. And I also have Bianca, who is a leader hero, although I might break down her armament and switch it to my rider. So Cynthia is my rider that I have some armaments with. Now, despite the fact that you become a mid-spend player, you still need to do sweat equity in this game to be competitive. So you still need to finish the bounty ground, you still need to finish water war, you still need to pick up jobs in your alliance. So in my case, in my alliance, I actually had multiple jobs in the past. As I'm making this video, I'm an R4 in my current alliance, and jobs I've taken in the past includes writing reports of players' performance, becoming human resources, managing members' questions and suggestions, and most recently, I am a war general coordinating major battles for our alliance. Now, I've covered a lot of advice already in my free-to-play and low-spend videos, so do go watch those videos when it comes to what to do in regards to getting extra loot in this game. Now, in terms of PvP events, you definitely want to do as well as you can possibly do, so that you can buy the IE Augmenter in the seasonal shop, which is super important because the IE Augmenter is one of the more accessible, amazing devices to get in this game. And as you can see, the devices have device exclusive hones such as squad damage and squad damage reduction. So it's really important to do well in those PvP events to get access access to that. So major events like Archipelago Raid, you want to do well in War Meets War so that you can complete as many of these quests as possible to get DLS points, nano purifiers, T3 blueprints, and most recently added secret survivor folder and survivor random folder, and of course IE augmenter. So it's not just Archipelago Raid, you definitely want to do well also in Genesis War and Island Raid. Now if you don't have T3 blueprints yet, that's okay. You can go to your radar station and you can collect the tier 2 blueprints. So I actually have a lot of tier 2 blueprints myself. So if you look at my workshop, I only have tier 3 for my range because I'm range main. For the infantry and rider, they're only tier 2. I do recommend watching also my more recent videos, which is the comprehensive guide on armaments to get an idea on how to approach armaments, as well as my free to play and low spend video to get an idea on what to do when it comes to equipments, building tips, and using your stamina. So in conclusion, you definitely want to join the Doomsday Discord server to get free items as well as in-game codes for free items. You want to study the tech tree and get to T5 and T6 as fast as possible, as they are the best way to get stronger faster in this game. You want to push your lookout tower and battle center to 25 as fast as possible so that you can get your research lab to 25 and ultimately push to tier 6 troops. And if you're making a new account, use my code to get $100 worth of free items, as well as my code if you're buying from the gold store for the first time to get bonus gold. That's about it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.